comments and let's jump right into the video.
Should women be scared of the new Florida divorce law? Yes. No longer is there permanent alimony. The amount of alimony that you're going to get has been predetermined. The length of time that you are going to get alimony has been cut down. That's why married women should fear the new Florida divorce law.
That's so dramatic. Women need to fear the new divorce law as if those evil men are coming for the money that isn't even theirs. But if they start taking an active role in making marriage work, then they should have nothing to worry about.
No, this is happening right now. An increasing number of Republicans are attacking no-fault divorce. They want to make it harder to get a divorce, 70% of which are initiated by women. In Texas and Nebraska, Republican parties put it in their state's official platform. And the thing you're trying to say is, yeah, but Republicans will never actually make it harder to get a divorce. Like these bills would never pass. This is never going to happen. It is justified and warranted and even necessary that we react to the things that legislators say that they want to do.
Unless it's under very specific circumstances, initiating a divorce shouldn't be happening, especially since modern divorces are filed for some of the most dumbest reasons imaginable.
Like, what's the alternative? We only get to react when the deed is done, when they do actually make it harder to get a divorce. This type of thoughtless, dismissive tactic was used so much when women and feminists and activists sounded the alarms for years and decades that Republicans would overturn Roe v. Wade. They need to be told time and time again that they won't actually do it. I certainly hope you're right. I hope this never happens, but I plan to continue reacting to Republicans when they tell me what they want.
These women love to bring up that Supreme Court case as the ultimate example of why they're so oppressed. In fact, they are so oppressed they can't bring up any other example of that oppression. That's because there aren't any.
I just want to make something very clear. If a woman wants a divorce, that's reason enough for a divorce. It's looking like the GOP is coming after that next. We told you it wouldn't just be abortion. They're coming after no-fault divorce. So they want to make it where women can't just decide they want a divorce just because, they're unhappy. They have to prove infidelity or abuse. Because, we're subhuman. That's what they're saying.
It's impossible for a marriage to make a woman happy, especially since modern women have made it their mission to sabotage the lives of all of the women around them.
Yeah.
They want as many women to be as lonely and as miserable as they are as possible.
A divorce lawyer says she got 14 new clients after the election, nearly 3 times the normal number for the busiest of weeks. Political disagreements have been tearing families apart for a decade now, but 2024 seems to be on a whole other level, which isn't surprising, of course. The contrast between the two respective sides of the political aisle could not possibly be more stark. And women's issues were, of course, one of the things that were at the center of this election. And it seems to have been a lot of women's last straw, and what divorce lawyer at Parker Lawyer on X experienced is any indication.
These women divorced their husbands simply because the presidential candidate they didn't like who got elected. That's proof that these women never actually cared about their husbands. They just needed an excuse to end things.
I'm in the picture.
She noted that aside from the fact that November is the slowest month of the year for divorce
Son of a
lawyers,
bitch.
a phenomenal week for her would be 5 new cases. Instead, she got 14 in just the 2 days after the election. And of course, it's possible that her surge in clients was driven by men, but it's highly unlikely as women initiate as much as 70% of divorce proceedings according to some estimates. And she's not the only legal professional who's noticed a surge. Social media is also full of posts from men saying that their wives have even already served them divorce papers since the election.
It is crazy to me how we have women out here who are leaving men in marriages.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Leave a comment down below.
To leave somebody. And mind you, it's always fun.
Oh, I hit him in his nuts.
Accepting people.
Wow, this would change
Sorry.
significantly.
Do I get a foul?
Essentially changing the divorce law.
Shit, I get hit out.
50% property share. Depending on the state you're in or how you set your prenup, if there is one, there isn't one, when you divorce your spouse, they get half. So he's proposing if you get divorced, the other person should not get half. But if they need to borrow up to $1 million, the person with the money can loan it to them if they have collateral. Doesn't matter if you've been there for 6 years, 25 years, doesn't matter if you have 6 children with that person. If you can't take care of the person,
Fuck, I got him in the nuts. Sorry, guys.
The divorce system was rigged to
What's he gonna
destroy
think?
men to line the pockets of other people. Wives are encouraged to leave their husbands, and in return, they get a cut of the profits. It's a racketeering scam, nothing more, honestly.
I got 24 seconds left, man.
You never fully know your wife, is coming around. You never fully know your wife until she
Shit,
divorces.
home run.
You've heard me say this. Date long, marry
Hey
slow.
guys, leave a chat. Like the video. Please subscribe. I'm gonna be getting a new arcade soon. How is that ball, dude? What the? I'm gonna be getting a new stand-up arcade very soon. And I just want you to know about that.
If you're gonna get divorced, you gotta do it fast.
That's a solid point. A lot of wives want to draw out the divorce proceedings as long as possible just because it's not enough to leave her husband. A lot of the times she wants to do it and she wants to hurt the man as much as possible on the way.
So when I say divorce fast, that does not mean I'm pro-divorce. What it means is this. The emphasis is not on the divorce, the emphasis is on fast. And the reason is that most chaos and trauma and bullshit that a man goes through is through the divorce and custody process. Most of the relationship.
Hey you guys, like the video, subscribe,
number one, and it happens.
Chat, make a comment.
That's right. Get it over
Tell your
with.
friends that I'm a fucking loser. Whatever you guys. I'm 41 years old, by the way.
From hard hats
And I don't have a job. I'm just joking.
Granger's got your safety needs covered. Literally. Shop Granger's vast inventory of safety products. Call, click, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done. It's not too late to outgrow the family hairline. Through Hins, you can break the cycle, but the thicker, fuller hair of your dreams. Genetics vary, but our range of personalized treatments can help you get ahead of it. Stop hair loss and regrow your hair in just 3 to 6 months with clinically proven ingredients like finasteride and minoxidil. See why 79% of customers say they wish they started treatment through Hims early. Take control of your own hair destiny.
Son of a bitch.
At Hims.com.
It's rare to hear men talk about all the crap they go through when they go through divorce, mainly because even if he does open up, he's just going to get hit with people saying, well, you should have treated your wife better, and maybe she wouldn't have left you. He gets hurt no matter what.
So this one's very interesting. Apparently, if you cheat on your spouse, and this is the rule that's going to be passed very law.
Why can't I deflect it?
In the majority of states, that if you cheat on your spouse, you will possibly receive jail. Like it will literally be illegal to do so. Y'all know how cheating culture is today. I mean, people cheating like crazy. It's an epidemic of infidelity, especially after the marriage. On both sides.
It's insane how people openly brag about cheating. There was a time when it was considered shameful and you were pretty much shunned from society for doing it. Now it's just another Tuesday for people like messed up.
So how does this change the dynamic of relationships going forward? But if this law passes, I can guarantee you there are going to be so many people who never get married or try to get a divorce right before. I can guarantee you this is going to change the entire relationship system. And there's going to be like severe less marriages because there's a lot. Y'all don't have to do that.
That's pretty cool, dude.
So I think it's kind of ridiculous.
Even if infidelity was made illegal, marriage rates are still going to plummet. Men aren't willing to risk everything they could just to have it taken from them a few years down the road.
What's the difference between how men are treated in a divorce and women are treated in a divorce? There's a bias against men receiving alimony. A lot of times, even if the man is entitled to alimony and he doesn't get alimony, the same applies to child support. I've been a divorce attorney for 20 years, and this shocked me to this day.
That's because men aren't allowed to be victims. If the wife does something wrong, that means that he did something or said something that drove her to that point. The blind assumption makes the court determine that he's entitled to nothing, even if he's in the wrong.
I still stand by the fact that my husband is the ugliest man that I have ever met 5 years into our marriage. If you are single right now, it's because you want to be attracted to your
What the
partner.
fuck, bro? How can I just get
I
through?
don't know how many times women are ever going to have to say it. Find an ugly ass man and marry him.
This man opened up to this woman. He let her into his life, his home, and his heart. And in return, she turns around, goes online.
I better not start at the beginning, bro.
She's not attracted to him. That is ridiculous.
Is marriage 50-50?
No. Who carries more of the burden? The man.
How so?
Well, if he's a working man, he's out in the field more working and taking care of the responsibilities of the home.
They are the sole provider of the household, and along with that, all the other things that come with being the sole provider of the household.
They're not just the financial provider, but under today's logic, men are supposed to do everything. Be it the breadwinner, do the cooking, the cleaning, read their wife's mind, of course, and be perfect all day, every day. And if he falters once, then the entire marriage is considered a massive failure. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and we'll see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Peace.
I didn't expect to fuck with dogs the way I feel about personally. A golden retriever, 6 years old, but the way she used to act, you'd think that she would find it. Especially a farmer's dog and her energy levels, because I know she's getting the information. Farmer's dog is communication, she's perfect, all that. Indistracted by force certified with I always thought it was going to be so expensive, but it means they've delivered over 1 billion meals since they started. That's billion with a B. Joanne and I recommend Farmer's Dog. I promise you won't regret it.
What if I said you could lose 8 pounds without eating food like this? Factor is my favorite hack for losing weight sustainably with
Well, Zelensky is already in Washington, D.C., and that city is a lost city. Now that Donald Trump has brought in the National Guard. And now there are 3 new states that have said we will help. Yet Virginia sending in 400 troops, South Carolina decided to send in 200 of their National Guard, and Ohio 150.
Shit, they sent me to heaven. Can I start right there?
Trump with his crackdown on crime.
So this is what I told Jimmy Campbell was saying about what's happening in D.C. Over 300 arrests in D.C. and counting. Just last night, a probe and D.C. law enforcement partners made 68 arrests and seized 15 illegal firearms. Homicide suspects, drug traffickers, and
What's up, everybody? Like the video. Say what's up. Say hello.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Mind channel, so we focus on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Okay, so this story started extremely tragic. Then as we got more information, as we started going along with the twists and the turns, it went from tragic to absolutely freaking revolting. Holy crap. Here we are again dealing with the fallout of Democrat policy disaster. We've got a horribly tragic moment in politics that has now led to 3 people losing their lives. And now we're learning again that it wasn't just a tragic mishap, but this was 100% preventable. It turns out the driver of the semi-truck that made an absolutely insane illegal
What's up,
U-turn on the turnpike
mom of Macy? Mothers? I got mothers here?
And let me see if you could guess the state that issued that license. None other than Gavin Newsom's California. Once again, we're seeing the inevitable consequence of insane
going, pal?
policies. In this
Thank
case,
you for liking the
handing
video.
out
I
not only
appreciate
driver's
it.
Licenses, but specialty driver's licenses to illegal
playing with a
migrants
controller.
who are not qualified. Gavin Newsom once again has got some serious explaining to do. Let me show you guys exactly what's going on here. We got some stuff to get into.
We're in New York
so
City,
let's roll
bro.
the tape. All right, folks. So here's what happened. We've
You
got
mad,
a
son?
man in Florida
Why you
who's
mad?
driving a
you
semi-truck
mad?
with 2 trailers attached. And of course, generally, when driving that kind of a behemoth, well, you need to be first of all very well trained, and secondly, very cautious and safe with your driving. But this guy and his little buddy in the truck, they decided to make one of the most insane illegal U-turns that you could imagine. Take a look at this. Now we had to blur the actual crash, but basically you can kind of gather what happened. The car was coming up from behind them. Clearly they had absolutely no chance. This incompetent, reckless driver blocked the entire road, going completely perpendicular to the direction the cars were driving. And then boom, the oncoming car slams right under the truck bed, instantly killing all 3 passengers. And you know, if you exist on social media at all, I'm sure you saw the video. It went extremely viral. It's kind of shocking that the dash cam video was released before we had any details here. Actually, I think it even released on the exact same day of the incident, or maybe a day or 2 later. But anyways, this video goes viral, and it's sickening, it's tragic, it's insane. But then, of course, not exactly to our shock, it gets a whole lot worse. we actually learn that this guy is an illegal immigrant, somebody who entered the country illegally, and yet somehow he was able to get his hands on a CDL license in California. In other words, woke California strikes again. Their sanctuary city policies essentially create this scenario where they're exporting chaos to the rest of the country. This man should have never been in the interior of the country to begin with, let alone be licensed to operate an 18-vehicle on American highways. But California basically handed this guy the keys to disaster, and now the Americans are dead. And you might be asking, well, what's the reaction from California leadership? And that's where things get even more disgusting, because as we're learning now, apparently, this individual entered the country in 2018, and he was then later able to get that license. And our California Governor Gavin Newsom's official Twitter account responded with an incredible defense here that actually it's all Donald Trump's fault because he was president during 2018. Rapid Response 47 writes this individual is an illegal immigrant who was granted a commercial driver's license by the state of California, and now 3 innocent people are dead. Then the Governor Newsom press office account responded with this graphic showing Sin entered the U.S. under the Trump presidency according to reports. I mean, if you ever needed proof that these Democrat leaders are complete scumbags, they don't give a crap about human life, well, then here it is. He entered when Donald Trump was president, therefore it's his fault. Even though he entered in California, California protected him with their sanctuary city policies, then issued him a commercial driver's license illegally. But their response is, well, Trump was president in 2018. Holy freaking moly. Absolutely insane, but pretty much par for the course for Democrat defenses. It's either Donald Trump's fault or it's racism, right? Well, you're just being racist. Semi-trucking accidents happen all.
What's up, everybody? Like the video?
All the same circumstance as this one, and obviously, anybody signaling concern here isn't a racist or a bigot. It's common freaking sense if you've traveled anywhere, well, anywhere in the third or developing world, and you know, driving standards aren't exactly the same everywhere, aren't they? As you guys know, I've spent a ton of time in Asia, and I have personal experience here because I'm one of the white dudes that's crazy enough to actually get on the road in these places. I'll grab a motorbike and blast around all these places.
Whoa, that was so cool.
Take my word, trust me, these guys driving these trucks in these countries are out of freaking control. It's insane. In many parts of the world, truck driving has no regulation. It's chaotic, it's reckless, it's dangerous. These people are put on very, very tight schedules, and so they basically have to make insane, almost near suicidal traffic moves just to be on schedule.
Round 1.
Fight! It's not ugly. It's your empire. This is DIY. Let's do it yourself.
2025 IRS tax forgiveness now has open enrollment.
Son of a bitch,
Easy to
dude.
qualify. Get up to 99% of tax.
Definitely made it hard now.
It's time for a fresh start.
Round 2.
Click below.
What's up, you guys? Like it?
Today.
Wow, that was so cool.
AI advertising is going crazy now. A lot of creators are against AI advertising because it takes them out of the economy. Welcome to the future.
Yeah, bitch. You mad? Were you mad, bro?
Reality. You want cat girls? It's not going to be pretty. The road to progress is not always an easy ride.
Son of a bitch, yo. I just got owned, bro. Dude just owned me. I'm gonna have to pick Terry.
I've talked about a little bit a couple months ago. I made a video on the AI dog ads that everyone's getting sold. We ended up ordering a couple. Of course, didn't resemble anything even close to what the ads were.
Are these robot dogs a scam? No, it's like a dog. I would type amen to look for one prayer for this dog on Facebook.
Claiming, because obviously it was never going to, the ads were fake. And unsurprisingly, the problem has only gotten worse.
Yeah.
I am now inundated with AI ads that has been basically sweeping through like a flood.
So that's when you put an extra quarter in, pal.
Usually to sell products that are just dropship AliExpress garbage, but they use AI ads to try and sell the consumer.
AliExpress is like the Chinese one that's bad, right? But I don't know what AliExpress is. I've just heard about this. It's Temu? Yeah, okay. Chinese Amazon?
on a fantasy that just isn't real. A big
We're currently on the market trying to sell your house. Let me be real. It's your boss. And I really think shit sucks.
Not with the baby in the car. Language.
Where we at? We in New York, bro? Yeah, we in New York. Downtown, bro. Times Square? Shit.
Well, guys, listen. If you guys haven't been paying attention, you know the housing market is it's not looking so good right now. And sellers, they're trying to put their hands on the market and they're saying to you guys, why aren't you buying? Why aren't you doing what you were doing a couple of years ago?
Son of a bitch, dude. Just...
Remember when people were going into the houses to even look inside to make sure it was what they wanted, and they were still overusing spaces. But see what I'm seeing. Good boy. And tell me they're saying, I can't believe I bought this house. My real estate agent, he lied to me.
Ready to use the hack and regrow the hair? With sprays by Hands, you can regrow your hair and your confidence. Our sprays are powered by clinically proven ingredients like minoxidil and finasteride, so you can get thicker, fuller hair in 3 to 6 months. Your treatment is 100% personalized to your hair goals. It comes at an affordable price that works for your needs. So you can step up.
Bitch, you just got owned, bitch. By Terry Bogart. Terry never gets old, man. Oh, dude.
Protocols? Granger is the secret Grace 2 product. Shop our vast inventory of safety products at Granger.com. Call, click, or just stop by. Granger, the ones who get it done.
It's a different day. And today we're going to go over what sellers are saying about this housing market. And listen, they're not too happy, guys. They're losing tons of money.
Son of a bitch, dude.
But listen, you don't have to take my
Okay, time to try another game.
watch this whole video because you will see that you could have been in this position. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Also,
How about we play
I know. You guys
what do you call it? King of Fighters? You guys okay with that?
You have no power.
Oh no, Metal Slug. We gotta play Metal Slug. Come on, you guys. Come on. I remember playing this game in the summer of 1999.
20 years.
The first
one.
one.
I can assist you with that. That information is in the pinned comment in the description. Guys, let's jump straight into it. Listen, I know wholesellers, they're not gonna like this.
Hey, you guys, share the video.
Or like, you don't understand. It's hard out here. Orlando, you don't understand. I'm gonna lose $50,000. My value of my home has even went up. Orlando, my value of my home has went down. This isn't a great market for us. And I would say, listen, it's your turn. It's your turn. I tried to warn individuals. I did. You can't say I did it. Because all you have to do is go look at the catalog. Yeah, go look at the back catalog. Because I showed you guys step by step by step by step. And people didn't want to listen. They were like, Orlando, what are you talking about? Prices will continue to go up. My real estate agent told me. He told me this is a hot city. This area is super hot. You know the school districts and this and that and the other. Prices will continue to go up. Here we go. And I always used to stress my real estate. So you're telling me that prices have doubled and you think they're going to continue to double? Crazy. Because your real estate agent told you. What if I told you a real estate agent took a multiple choice question to be a real estate agent? And his last job was a board answer. That's the guy you hired. That's the one that you hired. And they are telling you the market's going to be hot forever. Some of these real estate agents coming to your appointment, coming to sell your biggest investment of your life, they're changing clothes inside of the car. Yeah, they're putting on that nice suit, that nice dress in the car because they're coming from their crazy. What if I told you that? You guys would be like, what? He told me he was a professional. He was an expert. Well, they all do that. I know. I get the beef all the time. I get it all the time. Real estate agents hit me up and they say, Orlando, that's not fair. That's not fair. I have to get the experience somewhere. Well, you're not going to get it on me. Oh, boy. This is my biggest investment. This is my biggest purchase of my life. And you think I'm going to let you use me for experience? Well, I need you first. You first. I'll follow you. I'll follow you. You go ahead and you give it to them first. Tell me the results.
So, update on the house. The realtor just told us, I thought that we would be, so we bought this house for $350. I thought we'd be able to sell it for $4. Sorry, I just drank some carrot juice. We put so much money in renovations into this house. Thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. I thought that would be able to go towards the house, but we can only sell it for $355. So I basically lost my inheritance. My dad left me like $40,000, and I put it all into the house. That's about how much money we're losing.
Bitch.
And the boys keep coming in, the work stuff coming.
Somebody said something along the lines of like, hey, prices are continuing to skyrocket. Maybe you want to stick this one out. Maybe it's better if you sit on the sidelines with you wait till these prices come down because as we know, it's just not houses. This same advice can be used for anything. When things are super hot and people are willing to pay astronomical prices for things, do you still go out and buy them? Let's just do an example. What if I told you a new Toyota, which used to cost $30,000 is now.
What the fuck? How did that happen, dude?
Because it's so everybody wants a Toyota. So now you have to pay $200,000, but then you're scratching your head and you're saying, well, won't the price come down? But then the car salesman tells you, no. These Toyotas, even
oh my God,
you used it for multiple years, guess what? It's going to be worth $400,000.
I'm selling my house and losing probably about $20,000, maybe more. But
I just got the gun, bro.
With all of you because I have heard, oh, that never happens. People never lose money on the sale of a house. That's not true, especially if you purchased your house in 2022 or 2023 at the height of the market. I think if you're selling your house right now, depending on what market you're in, you might be facing something similar. And I've seen a lot of people.
Listen, we are too grown to let diabetes process it. The Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor sends your numbers straight to your phone. With the proper steps, you can do diabetes your way. And over time,
hey, how you guys doing?
You can bring down your A1C.
Leave a chat, like the video, say hello.
Helps you live life with diabetes.
No freaking ads. No testosterone ads. I don't like that.
Talk about that.
Sorry, I'm just messing.
Buying a house in 2023 or holding a house like we did was what we thought was the best decision. We were paying a pretty high price for rent in the area that we lived, and it just made sense to build a house and have a mortgage that was a little bit more expensive. Home prices at the time were very inflated. There were a lot of houses that had multiple offers on them with people competing and paying well over asking.
Hindsight, boy. Hindsight is a killer. Look, you look